contestant scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring from Philadelphia. He is the current #1 contender for the NWA World Heavyweight title. Being led by Alexis Lurie and Julio De Niro. This is Raven. And this is the man who 3 weeks from tonight, on April the 30th, circle your calendars, because that's the night that Raven gets his shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt. That's when he gets his shot at Jeff Jarrett. Interesting, Raven exercising his option. Very unique situation here where the challenger is calling the shots, Don. And his opponent being led to the ring by Trinity. From Johnson City, Tennessee, he is the current reigning and defending X-Division champion of the world. This is Kid Cash.
Mike, I gotta ask, and I noticed it earlier, and it just kind of threw me. What's Julio De Niro doing with Raven?
And Alexis Lurie as well? I mean, I'm just presuming at this point, but it sure looks like Raven is getting his forces ready. He's building his group within Sports Entertainment Extreme.
Going to be interesting to see how Trinity and Kid Cash react in this match. It's obvious that Cash is so filled with jealousy over the attention Trinity gets.
Not thrilled with sharing the spotlight.
That's right.
Though.
You're right. Told her that she's got to stay in the corner.
There you see the reigning X-Division champion, Kid Cash. But we remind you, this is a non-title matchup. Raven one-on-one with Kid Cash. And, you know, judging by the tone of Kid Cash's voice, I don't think he was too thrilled that he drew the short straw and had to face Raven tonight.
You know, and I don't know what he's thinking also. If I had to face Raven, I'd want Trinity in my corner. I would want every advantage I could get.
I think in his mind, he places the blame on her for getting him in this predicament.
I think he wants to show the world that he can do it on his own. I mean, think about it. I mean, here's the X-Division champion, but if he were to beat the #1 contender, who's got a title match with Jeff Jarrett, how impressive would that be on his resume?
Incredibly. I think Raven is trying to ground the X-Division champ, Kid Cash.
Oh, absolutely.
And as you see here in the opening minute of this matchup, having a lot of success until that side kick by Cash and attempt at a running clothesline.
I'll tell you, I was talking about, oh, Cash!
Deposits Raven over the top, down to the floor.
You know, it's still odd with me about Julio being here, because the only time he was on NWA TNA, he had a match against Raven.
Excellent recovery that time by Kid Cash, changing his offensive move right in mid-stride, connecting, crashing into Raven. Down goes Julio.
I'll tell you what, this one I think is hard for the crowd to decide. Everybody loves what Kid Cash has done as the X-Division champion, and even though they're having problems, you still think of him and Trinity as a team. They're so exciting to watch.
Enziguri grazed Raven on the side of the head. You know, you're right. You talked about Julio and Raven. The one time that we did see Julio De Niro here on NWA TNA, it was a match against Raven.
Oh!
Crash and burn that time. Kid Cash springboarding off the top, went for that drop kick all the way across the ring, came up short.
Mike, if you notice, he grabbed his knee. I talked to Cash before the match, asked him how the knee was from the week before with Jerry Lynn. He said that was another reason he was ticked off about having to face Raven tonight, because he actually needed a good week or so to let that knee rest. He didn't wrestle anywhere this last weekend trying to rest it up. Raven just drilled him.
Running knee lift by Raven connects. Gonna try and catapult him here? Exactly what he does. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Now the pin. And Kid Cash able to get the shoulder up at 2.
You know, I gotta think also, what a great match this is for Raven. If he can win as a great warm-up for his great match with Jeff Jarrett coming up, because, you know, if you can master all styles and master people who perform all styles of wrestling, how prepared are you gonna be? Oh, Lurie there.
Alexis hooking the leg of Kid Cash, and that allows Julio to nail Kid Cash in the pin.
No,
now we got the shoulder up at 2.
And you know what I noticed? I was looking over, I couldn't help it, I was looking over at Trinity, and you could see she wanted to do something there when Lurie was interfering. She didn't move.
That's what he told her. Don't move a muscle until I tell you.
Oh! Raven is just totally taken over here, Mike.
Back body drop has Kid Cash in trouble. Raven follows up the advantage and gets another 2 count.
Using his size to such an advantage. Just using his size.
Back to the corner goes Raven.
He's got to have, what, 40 pounds on him? Oh!
Drives the knee right to the back. Another quick pin attempt and another 2 count.
I mean, we've seen Raven Cash. Wait a minute.
Picked up a steel chair and slid it into Raven.
Oh, no.
We've seen this before. He loves that drop toe hold. Let's see if that's what he uses. Reverse. Oh, Kid Cash. He's been scouting him.
I tell you what, even though here lately I haven't been able to see eye to eye with Kid Cash, I feel like, you ought to be grateful for what you have. But you got to admire his in-ring ability, Mike, today. He's been a great X Division champion and has taken on some of the best. And he's doing it right now in Raven.
And he's retained that title against some of the best, although some would point out that that's because of Trinity.
There she is.
There she is, looking on. Very interested observer at ringside. No question, we've seen Trinity help Kid Cash on many occasions. Kid Cash walked out on her a week ago. Big right hand rocks Raven. Cash catches him another one. Caught him with a boot, double springboard.
Oh, man!
Into a Hurricane Rana.
He got it. I'll tell you what, I didn't know he was going to because Raven was trying to fight it off. Oh!
Spiked him, dropped him on his head with a DDT.
Here it is.
Here's the pin. Can he get the win? No.
I'll tell you what, though. Cash showed us some of the brilliance when his leg was in perfect health right there.
Ducks the clothesline.
Oh.
Answer to the short power bomb. 2.
No, he fought it out.
No, only 2, says referee Andrew Thomas. How close was that?
I'll tell you what, Raven was ready for that, Mike. Just ready for that.
Oh, chest first goes Raven into the corner.
Oh, and you can see how he missed the... Oh, but nice recovery.
Did it again with recovery and another pin. And another 2 count.
You got to admire that about Cash. Slips on the ropes. A lot of people would stop and try to regroup. He just went right for what he intended to do to begin with.
Goes back for another pin and another 2 count. Leg lariat takes down Raven. Slow to get to his feet is Kid Cash.
Yeah, right.
Looks like he's favoring that knee as he walks to the corner.
Well, he's pulled out all the stops, and here he is again.
Quickly springs to the top. Cut off at the pass by Raven, who crotched Kid Cash on the top rope.
You know, he almost hesitated. I think maybe he remembered the miss earlier. He hesitated on the rope there, and it gave Raven just enough time to get him, Mike.
Notice that Kid Cash is hooking the top rope to block the suplex.
Yeah!
Andrew's suplex of his own.
Here he comes!
Trying to catch his breath.
Oh, man!
Misses a moonsault off the top.
Grabs the leg again, Mike. There's nothing he won't try. There's nothing he won't try. There's Trinity saying, let me help you. She's wanting to help.
He said don't move a muscle.
Well, she's doing it.
She's going to the top. Trinity perched on top.
Oh, look at that.
Run on Raven, do you believe it? Now what? Alexis? Meeting the lines with Julio.
Beautiful kick there on Raven.
Raven down.
She's going up again.
To the top. Gonna go moonsault.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Took them both out.
Top rope to the arena floor. Down goes Alexis. Down goes Julio.
She had to take matters in her own hands, and she did.
And look at this. She's headed to the back. Oh, Raven. DDT in the ring, too.
You got it.
The winner of the match, Raven.
Wow, did you see that, Mike? And you've got to give it to Cash. He hung in there against a lot heavier, stronger man. Almost had it won. And what it normally could have been his partner helping him, she did, and then she left.
In the end, however, it is Raven victorious. Catches Kid Cash with the even flow DDT. Follows up with the pin and gets the win.
What's going on? Someone's coming in the ring. And it's Raven. let's see what Raven has to say.
Hey, Champ, go ahead. Beat up TNA if it makes you feel like a big man. Go on, go beat up TNA. Shut up. Isn't this really all about me, Jeff? I mean, isn't this really all about Raven? I mean, in a mere 21 days, my destiny is about to happen. And every bad dream that you ever had as a child is about to come true, Jeff. Because I am going to take the NWA World Heavyweight title from you. Don't you dare cheer me. Shut your mouth. Jeff, I know that belt means more to you than your own flesh and blood. You obsess over it, you cherish it, you protect it, and you would kill for it. You see, Champ, it's your own insecurity. Because without that, you just... Without it, Champ, you just don't belong.
Belong? This ring, this belt, this asylum? While your ass was detoxing somewhere, I was in this ring winning titles. But Raven, you want to talk about 21 days? Well, why don't you shoot your drug-induced ass on up in the ring? And your 21 days is up right now. Why don't we not wait 21 days? Why don't we do it tonight?